Hello, nice to meet you again. I'm Hasrat Suzanol Haraifa. Will give you explanation about introduction to motivation. This is special for business and enterprise subject. Motivation in the business world. My students, one of the most commonly debated and researched field in the business world is motivation. My question is why? Because motivation is the driving force behind a person's action. If you have low motivation toward work, you will take longer time to complete it, and the quality of the output may not be very good either. On the other hand, if you have high motivation towards a job, you will not only enjoy the work but also get satisfaction out of the outcome. It has been observed that people who enjoy their work also feel the most fulfilled in their lives. So there are many positive factors that result in the workplace. Job satisfaction improves, effort increases, working environment improves, results are the focus, drive is created, everyone's full potential can be tapped, everyone is certain of the role they are to fulfill. Your team becomes more skilled as a whole. So, that's the background or why motivation is very important in business. Now let's come to talk about defining motivation. A simple definition for motivation is that is a description of a person's motive to action. Again, description of a person's motive to action. Motivation is the force that drives our human behavior. It represents the degree of initiative, persistence, and intensity of effort expended by an individual to achieve a specific outcome. It is that which moves a person to take action. So motivation is goal-directed and essentially derives from people's desires to satisfy basic common physiological and psychological human needs. So that is the definition motivation. Personal motivation. Personal motivation may be the key to your career success. Personal motivation often overrules other traits. You may think you can excel in business with talent, skills, and knowledge alone, but it's day-to-day work habits that are the key to maximize these traits. Often the magic bullet that separates a good employee from a great one is personal motivation. Being motivated to meet our goal means that we are be able to improve our self-confidence, enhance our self-discipline, set examples for ourselves of what we can achieve, challenge ourselves for reaching our goals, and enjoy the recognition or perks associated with reaching our goals. And also, here are some of the secrets of their success to help you advance your own career. So, there are some tips for personal motivation. The first is become passionate about your mission. Enthusiasm can be a powerful personal motivator because it keeps your energies. The more patience and commitment you feel about any object, the more likely you'll strive continuously to achieve it. If you are not already doing work that you love, find ways to encourage aspects of what you love into your daily life. Take control of your career. The next is improve your time management skills. So, here, organize yourself and prioritize your daily tasks. Make a to-do list. Write things down so you don't forget. To avoid phone tag, leave the daily voice message. All of this practice will go a long way toward enhancing your effectiveness on the job. Third, take pride in your work. Approach every project with a high level of integrity, enthusiasm, and professionalism. You'll feel a sense of satisfaction with the results. Your college will be positively influenced by your behavior, and your superiors will respect and reward to your effort. Next, avoid negative experience. Workplace political struggles, pessimistic colleges, and other emotionally draining situations should be avoided whenever possible. They are unnecessary setbacks that cause you to lose ground in your professional pursuits and work productivity. Fifth, take a break. Go to lunch with a good friend when it's nice day, enjoy a leisure walk, even go shopping if it's in your budget. The whole day, the whole idea is to give your mind a rest. Remember, while you are not battery powered, you still need to recharge on a regular basis. 6. Rely on others. If you are struggling with a particular problem in a project, don't work yourself into a frenzy trying to figure it out alone. Reach out to others for help. You may pick up a new approach to an issue that can bring you closer to a solution. Next, go easy on yourself. If you make a mistake, don't let it get you down. Learn from it and identify ways to do a better job the next time. Taking a constructive approach leaves you less vulnerable to making some mistake and helps you conserve the energy you will need to remain personally motivated. And then keep a record of your success. Jot down every accomplishment on a piece of paper and it put in a folder. Call it your feel good folder. This provides a history of achievements in which you can draw when negative talks to halt. Then finish on a positive note. Sit back in your chair and realize the satisfaction of your day's accomplishment. Next, create a growth plan for tomorrow. Clean up your office. The next day you will get off to a good start with a list of goals to achieve and an organized desk. Consider extracurricular activity after work. Find a hobby. Whether it's a new sport or taking a class at your local adult education center, you might also consider volunteering for a local charity. You'll be surprised how this life balancing experience can have a positive spillover effect on your job when you return to it. Enjoy your weekends. Sure, you'll probably have errands to run and other personal responsibilities on Saturday or Sunday, but avoid burnout. Okay, so this is the explanation for personal motivation. Now, let's continue to talk about motivating others. My students, inspires others' commitment to their work and organizational excellence. The key is knowing how to set up the environment for each of people. For example, A. Understand what will drive them to take appropriate action. B. Understand the important things to people you want to motivate. C. Use the knowledge to create motivating systems in the workplace. D. Motivate everyone in your team are not the same way. E. Get creative for think in non-traditional terms. So this is the way how to motivate others. So there are some motivation theory that we are going to discuss in this section. The first is Herzberg's motivational theory. Frederick Herzberg studied how a worker's work environment would affect his work by causing satisfaction and dissatisfaction. A. If people were satisfied at work, they would be motivated to work. And the opposite would be true if they were dissatisfied at work. His theory is also called the motivation hygiene theory because it considers the factors that satisfy employees to be motivators and those factors that are dissatisfying to be hygiene factors. So there are some factors affecting job attitude. The first leading to dissatisfaction and leading to satisfaction. So leading to dissatisfaction such as company policy, supervision, relationship with boss, work conditions, salary, relationship with peers. While leading to satisfaction is achievement, recognition, work itself, responsibility, and advancement and growth. Herzberg reasoned that because the factors causing satisfaction are different from those causing dissatisfaction, the two feelings cannot be simplified or treated as opposites of one another. The opposite of satisfaction is not dissatisfaction, but rather no satisfaction. Similarly, the opposite of dissatisfaction is not dissatisfaction. There is one important distinction to notice when it comes to self-motivation and motivating to others. The factors that tend to bring us to the most satisfaction at work, so we can assume the most motivation, are the ones that we have some control over and they are most related to our own job performance. If you are a manager, you have a better chance of achieving motivation when you focus on the individual, not on the traditional carrots, means salary, benefits, prestige, and more, that we tend to think of as motivating us. From's expectancy theory. Viktor Fromm proposed that motivation is directly linked to the expected outcome of any effort that is expended. Viktor suggested that the relationship between people's behavior at work and their goals was not as simple as was first imagined by other scientists. She said that an employee's performance is based on individual factors such as personality, skills, knowledge, experience, and abilities. The theory suggests that although individuals have different sets of goals, they can be motivated if they believe it. So the theory is based on the following beliefs. The first is expectancy, B is instrumentality, and valence. So there are three basic for Fromm expectancy theory. The first is expectancy, instrumentality, and the last is valency. Well, now let's continue to Michellin's needs-based model. David Michelin proposed that an individual's specific needs are acquired over time and are spaced by one's lived experience. Most of these needs can be classed as either achievement, affiliation, or power. A person's motivation and effectiveness in certain job functions are influenced by these three needs. The first is the need for achievement. For example, seek achievement, strive to attain goals, want advancement, need feedback, need a sense of accomplishment. Next is the need for affiliation. For example, need interaction with others, need friendship, need want and need to be liked. And the last is the need for power or authority. For example, are authority motivated, need to influence, need to make an impact, need to lead, need to increase personal prestige or status. So we need to notice that people who had tests as having a high level of the need to achieve choose their position carefully. Pick position, they were neither too close nor too far. Now, let's talk about the last theory of motivation. This is from Maslow's hierarchy of needs. In 1943, Abraham Maslow published a theory in what motivates people in his paper of Theory of Human Motivation. Maslow proposed 5 levels of human needs. The most basic, the most motivating are the bottom of the model. A. Self-actualization. B. Esteem needs. C. Belongingness and love needs. D. Safety needs. E. Physiological needs. Okay, so my students, this is our material, especially to talk about motivation and business. Thank you and see you again.